check our power stuff. Yeah, we're down to 556 of 750, which is very nice. Right. What I need though is I need to make one more of these. If we can, that is. Cool. And then we can take all of that out and demolish. Get rid of the fuel and the scraps. The good thing about taking the fuel out is it's going to give us fuel that we need to make the lubricant. So storage, take. Cool. That's done. Excellent. Excellent. Right. That is one. Okay. So what we should be able to make a Fremen Death Still takes 200 power. We need silicon block. Do we not have any silicon block? We don't. We can make tons of cobalt paste, that's not a problem. We need flour sand. And then plus, how much power do we have now? So 200 would actually be more power than we have. Holy crap, just for a death still. One death still's 200. Eesh. So I need another one of these. Manage. Deposit. Okay, so that now gives us 900. So 200 would take us to 756, but we can only get one Fremen Death Still. Okay. Now, the other thing that we should have got... Still 10 also needs silicon block. Okay, so I want to get a still 10 as well. Right. So I need to get rid of a lot of stuff in my bags. So let's try and get rid of the blood bags. The Elite Johns and the med kits. And I want just 500, that'll do. Right, I just need to find my... There we go. Oh, and do we have a bike inventory? It's a Mark II inventory, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right. That's not what I'm looking for. Right. Welder instead of the cutter ray. I want to detach the booster. Okay. Cool. Man, I need some more storage. Booster. And now let's put the compactor in here. Just go get some silicon block. Well, some flour sand to make silicon block. Now, yesterday we saw a patch of flour sand that wasn't in the desert, so that we could farm it without disturbing the worm. That was after the Coriolis storm, so I'm hoping it's still there. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Right, I need to go get some shade because I will cook out here. Is the only problem doing this during the day. I could have just got on the bike. Of course, I keep forgetting the bike is weird in that you get on it and it takes away the heat thing. That's so weird. Okay. The hell? Telling you, we're gonna have flour sand for days when I'm finished. I also have skills. Compaction, we've already maxed that out. Okay. Maxed. So now let's just fill our bag and we are good. What? And we're full. Wicked. Do we have any flower sand? So we've got this big pentashield thing here, and I'm wondering if actually we could save power as well by cutting that down, because we don't need it that big, right? So if I went demolish and then we went build favorites, and then we went no, crap. It's supposed to go. No, hang on. This was supposed to go here. Like so, which is more than enough for the buggy, I think, to get in and out. Yeah, more than enough. Cool. Right. Flower sand. Silicon block. Let's craft. Okay, what do we reckon? 100? Like so. No. From Sandbox. There's 1,000. I want to put that back on. What do I want? Oh, that's the Mark III booster. Right. Don't need anything from there. I need some extra ammo. My Lita John medkits. Some gold. Blood bags. Blood bags. Lita Johns. Okay, so then the only thing I have to do is swap. Actually, swap that over. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, I need to change the bike inventory for thingy and also pick that up. Cool. Right. There we go. Took away my Solari. More paste. And medkits. So these blood bags, man, they take up so much space. Alright, and what do we need to make? So we can get a still tent now. So let's craft one of those. Large blood bag. Insulated fabric. I've still not seen that. That's what I really want, is a large blood bag. That's also, so that's all insulated fabric. And that's an industrial pump. So all of that we can't do yet. Okay. That's what I'm looking for. So we need to make steel ingots. Right, so we need iron. We need to go and do an iron run. Understood. And how many do we need? How many was it? We need to make sure we've got 60 steel. water is not the best. Right. I'm hoping that when we get this Fremen Death Still, that it will. Actually, there's none. There's none, is there? It's this way. That will significantly help out with the water, and I want to get some of those wind traps up as well. Oh, water, water, water. Grey Mauser, how you doing? Spirits in a beige world. Well, hey, it's going not too bad. We've got our buggy, we've got helipad Bill ready for our ornithopter. We've completed all of the Fremen trials now, so we've done all of them. So we've got ourselves a still tent, and we've got a thumper to distract the worm. So we've picked up some good stuff. Definitely. Our biggest challenge now is one, getting our water situation done, and then finding a good way of farming aluminium and stuff. So it looks like I'm going to have to go and build myself an outpost base in a higher level area, because I'm not ready to like make a big base in a high level area, but I need a place to get aluminium so I can upgrade my gear and then get the ornithopter. That's the plan. You're going for a mad world. I know it. Police. Tears for fears, my friend. Need to remember that running with your cutter out slows you down. So there's our base currently. There it is, with another layer on for our helipad. Oh, what I didn't change was the management on this. Use. Yeah. There we go. Cool. Right. It's going to give us 69. So that's going to be cooking away. How much do I need for the wind trap? Is the next question. So 2 wind traps would be 150. So we could afford that with the death still. And that's 90 steel ingots. We've got the calibrated servox. We've got the silicon blocks. It's the steel ingots. Holy moly. Trying to get Iron Man. Iron Man. Yeah. Right, we've done all the iron right here, but I know where there is some more. Right, what is that? Sandbike Booster Mark III. What is on here then? That's a Sandbike Booster Mark III. What's on the back of my buggy? Sandbike Booster Mark III. Apparently we've got another Sandbike Booster. I don't know how, but we do. Gosh. you away, and you away. Alright, cut array back. Meanwhile, living on the ceiling has drawn an Antarctic blast. Oh dear. How's your time in RimWorld going? And have you kept up with any of the World of Tanks news? These tools things need really sorting out. What have they thrown up? Well, no, just, you know, the latest assembly shop was the tank that's come out of it. It's pretty strong. Reverse auto-loading British Heavy. Go figure. Drama still surrounding the whole Ayujin being kicked out the CC program. Skill significantly losing fan base because of his response, which didn't help him. That was definitely a case of best thing is not to say anything. So the usual. The usual. Yeah, plenty of power creep. Yeah. They seem to be hanging their hopes on this September update. But nobody seems to know what's in it, and the best guess so far on the September update is tier 11. It's like, oh, whoopee-doo. They've got to pay for a host of games they've made which have flopped. I don't know what they thought they were going to do with the mech game they did. Like, I mean, what is that? They'd have been better off taking the Mech Warrior IP from Piranha Games and basically doing a World of Tanks with Mech Warrior. It would have worked out 10 million times better than the garbage they've designed, and they got to now pay for it all. Right. More iron.